Coach Terry Steiner, the women's U.S. World Team. Let's first talk about this morning's session. You had your first two athletes wrestle at 48 and 51. Could talk a little bit about how things went this morning for both athletes?
Well, I think first with Alyssa Lampe, when she came out right away, got a takedown, scored a couple gut wrenches, but she really was in a position to end that period right there, and she let it slip away a little bit and came back to their feet. Took a shot that probably wasn't there so much and forced something and got caught in Poland's dangerous move. And I think the lesson is you got to end things when you can. You know, you got to take advantage of those opportunities. You don't get second chances a lot in wrestling or in life. And we let that go back in a little bit. You know, when we could have ended that period right then. But you know, it's not how she wrestled. I liked how she wrestled. She came out and got after it right away. So what do you do? I mean, when you say it's time, we just got to learn from it and move on and really go out with the expectation more than the hope. You know, we got to start expecting more than hoping when we're on that wrestling mat.
How about Jessica Medina? Won her first match and, you know, lost to a different Polish athlete. Took her out, who didn't get through into the finals.
Well, the biggest thing with Jess is we're not getting out of her. She's not getting out of herself right now. Her letting herself open up. We've got to draw that out of her to be successful. And I think that the period that she probably wrestled the best in was the last period of the tournament for her against Poland. I mean, she shot in right away. You know, got off balance a little bit, got rolled through for three, but then wrestled the entire period, coming back and really put her heart and soul into that end of that period, and had chances to come back, but and win that period and didn't. But really, that's how she needs to wrestle, you know. And if we can get that out of her, I mean, that's really the thing that, you know, there's always technical issues, but really it's that mindset of getting on the mat and competing and leaving everything on that mat and not letting fear stop you and fear drive you, if it will, to let yourself open up. So, you know, and until you make those changes, the results don't change, you know, and we've got to make those changes. And Jessica has to make those changes and be willing to make those changes, you know, and so that's where we're at with her. So, you know, we start a new day. I mean, tomorrow we have three new athletes, and really that's the message to them is don't have to be in a hole to let yourself open up. I mean, we've got to open up from the start of the match, from when we shake hands to when that final whistle blows. We have to bring an attitude to the mat and let things fly and let yourself shine.
Now you have a pretty good group coming in tomorrow. I mean, your middleweights. Tatiana's been a world medalist. Kelsey had to beat a tough athlete to make the U.S. team. And then Elena's been here a few times. What are your hopes and expectations for them, especially now that you've seen the draw?
Well, world medalists or not, whatever we have or haven't accomplished, really doesn't matter to me. Again, we need to focus on one match at a time tomorrow, one period at a time, 1 point at a time. And we need to be relentless in our attack and just be in a constant pursuit of a point. And if we wrestle like that, and we leave it out there, we're in shape to do that. We're trained to do that, and we need to do that. Otherwise, all the work in the world, it doesn't matter if you don't get out there and use it. So that's where we're at. You know, we need to make that decision tonight. And when we step on the mat, we need to be very deliberate with our emotions and very assertive with what we're doing out there. So if we do that, we're going to have a great day tomorrow.
Well, the athletes are very capable in this field of doing well.
We're very capable. You know, you've got to really bring that to the mat. You know, that yearning for victory or not wanting to lose, whatever drives people, you've got to bring that to the mat. You got to realize there aren't second chances, and you've got to leave it all out there. Be urgent with everything you're doing, and we believe in this group. It's a great group of athletes, but we need to be ready to battle for wins and battled for points, and we have to bring that battling mindset.
Outstanding. Thanks, Coach.